First half a little bit slow last year, but he picked it up big time in the second half.
And a little bouncing ball snared to first by Guerrero. Mullins slides into the base safe, and O'Neal broke late to the plate to score. Historically, Cedric Mullins had an infield hit to drive in a run, and Mullins tattoos it. Home run number 3. He's healthy again. And Mullins puts one up in the air to right field. It's well ahead. It's gone. A 2-homer opener.
The Brewers' best offensive player was you.
Hey, that's not a double play. Turn your mic off. Mullins into right. That'll help.
There's one.
Mullins drops in.
But waited to the season to
hit 136 in spring. But boy, he has been on point.
That ball is jolted right center field. It's down. It's going to bring in 2. Mullins in the second.
in the third innings, 13 runs.
Mullins. It kicks away into center field. That's going to bring in 2. Mateo.
Oh, yeah.
That ball's yanked down the right field line. It is gone. He kept it fair, just inside the pole. Second half, been a really strong couple of games in the postseason. And Mullins strokes this ball the other way. Opposite field for Ced. He'll try to turn this into 2. He'll do so easily. Mullins lays down a bunt. India, bare hands, and had no chance anyway. Grand slams. Mullins attacks the first pitch, digs it into right field, brings in Rutschman. O'Hearn's coming around. Carroll's throw is cut off.
Big throw by Sanchez.
Now the Orioles need some offense, and there it is. Cedric Mullins, who had the Orioles last hit.
And he couldn't catch up to it.
3-2 pitch. That ball's cranked the other way. Left center field. It will get down. 1 run is in with O'Hearn. 2 runs with Westberg. Mullins all the way to third.
There you go.
All right.
Yeah, no hitter. You got Bowden Francis.
They just kill you. And Cleveland, they're going to use the same formula. Mullins up into the jet stream. It's going to go. Cedric Mullins will touch them all. Utah street word. I thought so off the bat. Mullins left center. This could go for a while. Quan will play it off the bottom of the wall.
Only to Aaron Judge in on-base percentage.
And he may get on base here. Right field. It is gone. That is right over the top of the scoreboard. And Cedric Mullins does it again.
So he's got 3 ways to get you out.
Mullins skies one into right center field. Hit deep, hit high, hit out of here.
Wow. Back in 2012.
Mullins jammed, lofts it over the mound, and there's going to be no play. Oh, there is a play for De La Cruz. He made it somehow. Mullins to left field. There's a base hit the other way. Second best on base percentage in the American League. And it just went up. Batter strikeout. And now Ferrer against the lefties. Mullins and Henderson, and Cedric just continues.
Put it in play somewhere.
Got a fastball up the middle. It's through. That might be the at-bat of the...
We had some really good inter-squad games leading into that.
2-1 to Mullins. Line drive sinking into center field. That's down for a base hit.
Of AAA catcher Maverick Handley. Mullins to center. There's a base hit on a 2. Oswaldo Cabrera in to play third. And Cedric Mullins is the only Oriole to reach against Ryan Yarbrough. 21 on base percentage. And Mullins belts this one to right. That's over the head of Aaron Judge off the wall. 0 for 10. Mullins to right
Not
field.
anymore.
No, sir, he's not. Hitless no more.
Kyle Hendricks.
Mullins on a 3-2. Great controlled swing there. That ball rolls all the way to the wall in right center. And Rivera.com. 1-2 is grounded up the middle. Cedric Mullins was 1 for his last 35, and now he's 2 for his last 2. High in the air to right field. Cedric Mullins at the wall. Grand slam. Cedric with that grand slam today. Fisks a ball to the left side here. That'll do just fine.
Day of the season, so I do have that ball.
Cedric Mullins against Louis Varland to the right field corner. That ball's off the base of the wall. Kicks away from Clemens. That was Tony Mansolino in a conversation we had this morning.
Get up, ball.
Cedric Mullins, high, fastball, high and deep, and gone to right field. Match a career high from 6 years ago. And Mullins with a fly ball to deep right field, at the wall, and that's off the fence. Oh, so close to a 2-homer game. He'll settle.
Pitch mix, 4-seam fastball, slider, and curveball.
There's a 4-seamer. It's belted to right by Mullins. It's gone to tie the game. A sizzler. Straight up on
the
the
last set of steps are straight up.
left side. There's a ball rocketed the other way. 7 walk, 1, 4 hits, 1 earned. Into center field. Here comes Churio. It lands in front of him again. And then Mullins rips one to right field. That's a corner ball. Up against the wall. O'Hearn will be held at third. And Mullins.
Just try to duck next time. Just don't squint your eye. Just duck out of the way if you can.
I went to the right as far as the wall would let me.
Out of the lineup 3 of the last 4 days. And he will square around, and it's a good bunt. Michaelis fields it. Tough play at first. And it will get away from the first baseman. And here comes O'Hearn. And it's 1-0 Baltimore. 1-2 to Cedric. And that's a base hit to right field. Mullins is 2 for 2.
Detroit Tigers in this bottom of the third. Middle game at 3. First pitch swinging. That's a fair ball. Tucked inside the base by Cedric Mullins. Right center field. Tack this. Mullins up the gap off the base of the wall. Ramon's racing home. A big time windmill from third. And Henderson in the first inning. Mullins softly, very softly. Go ahead, run at the plate. Nobody on. Bottom 6. First pitch swinging. Said jacks one to deep center. Way back there. Gone. Behind that tip from the side.
Look, I'm all for
bunts. Mullins safe. Oh, Kikuchi chucks it into right field. Split a couple of infielders and the first base umpire Titchener.
He's had some bad luck, kind of with umpiring since he's come back up.
Cedric Mullins, deep right field. That's headed for the Cabanas. Giving up switch hitting. He struggled for the most part the last 3 years since, but he's got another left-on-left hit here. And Mayo with a sharp turn to second.
Starting to say big night for Sanchez with Rutschman still unavailable. Mullins looking to tack on, and he will. In the month of April.
No. And look, you talk about compressing a baseball, he can compress one.
Mullins with a beautiful bunt. Bradley with the bare hand has to hurry, and he didn't get the out.
Mullins smokes this ball to right field. There's another hit against a lefty. Tuesday Mets, Saturday the Fish. Cedric Mullins lays down a bunt to third, and Mullins will beat out the throw from Durant. That breaking ball's in the middle of the zone, and that ball's going to be in the middle of the chop house. Powered out to right field by Cedric Mullins for the. How about a book on hitting the gap in right center?
How about
Cedric Mullins to the wall. Michael Harris cuts it off before the fence. Great play. Fateful day in 2021, May 27th of that year. Mullins fair inside the bag at first, inside the chalk and down the right field line. 4 hits against Waddell, all extra base hits. And Mullins has a 1 base hit here.
Attack the fastball.
Like that.
Just like that. And look, the wind up, the mechanics, the way they pitch, the way they look eerie similar.
Into right, Mullins gets a breaking ball and hits it to the fence.
He leads the club in innings pitched. He leads the club in strikeouts as well. And so he's just been a rock. And I know it was a struggle early.
2-0. Mullins in the driver's seat. And he hits it in the air, shallow to right, retreating. Caballero can't get it. Baseball after the longest rain delay in Tampa Bay Rays franchise history. And Cedric Mullins wastes no time getting the offense back. He struck out 4 times against the Guardians. Rips a breaking ball up the right field line, hooking into the corner. That's a fair ball. One hop up against the wall. Arias read it well. He trots into third on a ring. Mullins lays down a beautiful bunt. Freeland couldn't get to it.
I just couldn't come through with a big hit.
And Mullins with a high fly ball to right field at the wall. Number 100 for Cedric. Chance to drive in a couple more here. A weak ground ball. This will not be easy. This will not be anything. Skips away behind the tarp by Rollis, and a run is in.
Understand the business of Major League Baseball.
Mullins drives one high, deep right field. Home run number 101. Mullins to right field. How about another extra base hit? Bangs around in the right field corner. Cowser held at third. Oriano. And a fly ball crushed to right field by Mullins toward the wall. It will bang off the fence. Eludes the leaping Barger and O'Neill, who got a warranty if you're a beat writer. Mullins, shallow left center. Loperfito's coming a long way. Wow. Oh, and he did not make the catch, and Mullins never stopped running. Total team lack of effort. Mullins with a bunt. Lays it down to Barger at third. And Barger throws it away. If not the plays of his life. And then he hits the gap in left center field. Here we go. Cedric can run for a while. He's going to stop. That's lined into right field, and Cedric Mullins has his first hit as a New York Met.
He is somebody who gets a ton of ground balls. This one in the air, though, floated into right field. Coming on is Freelick. It drops. McNeil. And that one is through the hole on the right side. So Mullins grounded out to second base to end the first inning. And he swings first pitch and skies one to deep left center field. That ball is out of here.
Alonso getting a big lead down the line. And Mullins punches one over the infield and into center field. A base hit to tie up the game. Alonso tries. That's lined toward the gap in left center field, and Mullins has himself a base hit. Cut off by Harris. Mullins heads to second, slides in safely. Both travel to Williamsport for the final game of the series on Sunday. Drilled down the right field line by Mullins. That'll go to the wall. McNeil digging for third. He'll be stopped there.
But a lot of teams like the Tigers and others who have come here, that's a golf shot, and off and going on a fair ball into the corner. Mullins to second.
Nice grab. He pulls that one to right field, and that's down for a base hit. Serve from Beatty. And now Mullins takes one the other way for a base hit to keep the inning going. And Mullins lines one off Ferrer into no man's land, and Mullins beats it out. And Cedric hooks one into right field for a base hit. Beatty to third. He'll be held up there by Mike Sarbaugh.
A line drive to right, backs up Acuna. That ball hit well, and it's off the wall and right. It skips past Acuna. 2 runs come home. Mullins around the bases, heads for third base. He triples.
Yeah, like Michael Harris said earlier.
That's right. There's a ground ball base hit for Mullins. Taylor's on his way to third base, and he'll make it.
Was hitting every other inning and being impactful and getting that offense going.
As Mullins looping one toward the left field line. He has another hit tonight. Mullins has his third hit as Beatty goes to third base.
And Mullins pulls one through the hole, a base hit. And the Mets will get the tying run to bat in the ninth.
And Mullins lines a base hit, and that snaps his 0 for 26.
I'm trying to get something started in a positive direction.
And he lines one into left center for a base hit. So he's 2 for his last 2.
2-1 from Armstrong.
And Mullins hits one through the hole, a base hit. And the Mets have the potential.
What does that mean, Keith?
Mullins drives one to deep right field. Tatis back, and it's out of here. Cedric Mullins with the Mets' 4th home run.
Loren Soto to follow against Randy Vasquez.
And it's pulled on the ground, a base hit.
2 home runs as a Met. Flies this one toward the left field line. A long run for Wood. And he slides or Lyle, and he cannot come up with it. And looks like he might be hurt.
They're going to call it a fair ball. And Terrence is going to score.
And the center fielder, Young, is caught.